Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This is gonna be like strategy video sorta, or well, it's not strategy, it's just gonna be a video where I talk to y'all about some of the stuff in Fortnite. And this time it's gonna be, well, not this time, this video is gonna be about some of my hardest builds to do in Fortnite. It's from the beginning of the game that I started, and still I struggle with a good amount of time with. So yeah, if y'all enjoy this video, if leave a like rating down below and subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of my subscribers. I'm trying to get as many subscribers as I can, and I want to get big with my channel and let it grow as much as it can. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it. Starting out with my first, like, worst, like, first, like, hardest build, I feel like would have been, like, with the PC at least, was this. I started out without, um, my keybinds for my building, and so I felt like that could have been really hard for me because I was using my scroll wheel. But now it's not bothering me at all to do that because I can do it just fine. And yeah, it's at the beginning of the video I said that it's gonna be video builds that were hard for me at the beginning and at the end, and at like from right now. And so that was one of mine. That was one of mine because you can't do that with scroll wheel really fast or else you mess up. But yeah, that was my number one pick because it just required keybinds and I didn't have keybinds at the time. But now I'm gonna move on to something a little bit that feels like a little bit tougher to do and to learn as as a beginner, is 90s with floors. I don't do 90s with floors like that. See, I can do them, but that happens. I just do mine wall, wall, boom. Wall, wall, boom. So wall, wall, boom. And people might say that they aren't really 90s. It doesn't matter. A 90 is a 90. So yeah, you could get them a little bit fast, and the floor doesn't matter. That's just for looks, honestly. Well, I say looks? What I mean is to impress somebody with with you know. But yeah, that's 90s are pretty difficult for a beginner to try to learn, and I didn't have all the time in the world to play Fortnite, and so I was always constantly trying to learn the best build movements, all that. So yeah, that's my number two pick, is the 90s. Now my this one I still struggle on, and it's especially hard for console players. Getting into my third choice is 1x1 180s. Now, you might not have heard of them as that, but they are pretty self-explanatory. There. Those are pretty hard. These are pretty hard to do, especially for console, because you only have, see there, you only have a certain amount of time before you fall, and you can't build that ramp, and not without building over yourself. And so, see, that's exactly what happened. Or you could over rotate, but with keyboard and mouse, this is really simplistic, really sort of a little bit easy, but yeah, it's fine. I mess up every now and then, and I still mess up on 90s every now and then. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm the best player, I'm not saying I'm the worst player, but I do know what I'm doing in the video game. So yeah, and it took me a little while to get where I am. I watch YouTube tutorials like I'm making right now, and a bunch of other videos that kind of help me. And I also just, ever since Playground and Creative came out, it's helping me with my building tremendously. If you don't use Creative and Playground, you're never gonna get anywhere with just actual gameplay. And so yeah, getting into my fourth choice, my fourth choice of doing of hardest builds to do. This one I can't do consistently. I can't do it at all consistently. I'm talking about floor wall ramp. See, see right there. I mess up. It's just this. that thing just happens so much. I go there and then I do that and then that happens. I get the floor down, but when I go like that, I have to go like this. Y'all see I'm kind of, if y'all see with the GoPro, I'm kind of just going like this. Kind of like just going like this with the buttons, just going like that. And it's just, I can't do it as easily and consistently. I tried doing them no jumps, but see, I do that and that. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. But yeah, I don't. I think those are pretty hard, really hard for me to do because I can't. It's just like I said, I can't do it. It's just the floor, the wall, and then just going back over and doing it again and again. It's just I'll get mixed up, and so I can't help that. But I figured out I could just do these really fast. Well, messed that one up. And so, yeah, that's what I feel like might be one of the hardest for me. And this one, I can't, this last one is what I can't do at all. I can't do it at all. Yeah, I'm talking about with the triangle edit. I can't do that very good at all because I don't have that good hand-eye coordination. I could do it with the floor just fine if I accidentally build over myself. I can do it sort of just fine, but yeah, that wasn't a good display of it, but I have done it before. Jeez. And that's what I mean, because editing courses will help with that as well. I just haven't bothered to try to do the triangle, stare, triangle, all that. See, I can do that. I just don't practice as much as I can on it because I'm satisfied with what I've already learned with the builds I've already gotten, and so have been able to learn. And so yeah, that was just a little bit of a compilation of what I think are the hardest builds in Fortnite in my personal opinion. Now, I'm going to state that again, my personal opinion. All right, I don't care what any of y'all others say. Oh, that's easy. That I don't give a crap. All right, these were hard for me, and it's all subjective to my opinion. So, yeah. If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like rating down below and subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all that subscribed, and I really appreciate if y'all are new, y'all new ones doing it as well. I want my channel to grow as much as it can, and so yeah, I just like it whenever I get a subscriber. It shows I can make content and I can actually enjoy making these videos. Yeah, that was the video, and as always, I'll see y'all later. Peace.